Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stories, The Path of Destiny. A free little game that just got released. I saw it on Steam, and I thought, I have played it a bit just to make sure it runs. I thought, why not? Let's try a free-to-play game. What have I got to lose?
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him. The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
So, it's a free-to-play game, but I fell in love with the commentator, or narrator, sorry. And the art style, I mean, just look at the universe we're in. It's free to play. I haven't found any microtransactions yet.
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
So this reminds me of, I believe it was, what's the one where the narrator says as you play the game, Banished? Not Banished. Besieged. There's a game where as you play, the narrator will narrate basically what you're doing in the game. You smash boxes, he will narrate that. I'm not normally a fan of these games, but this one, the art style and the narrator did it for me. I don't normally play corridor games like this. I can't think of the word. But this one...
The dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
I mean, come on. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. Yes, you can grab enemies. Off he goes. Off he goes. His friend. The story, I think, is going to be good.
Right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. "Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship." "I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you." "Try and stop me," laughed the kid. "I bet you don't even have a hero sword." And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
I wonder where. I love the comedy, and it's such light-hearted comedy.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though. Perfect.
So you can craft weapons. You can do all sorts of little things.
A hero sword. QED.
So you can craft weapons. There's other skills you get later on. I've only played about 20 minutes of it, and I think I'll be playing some more of this.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renado's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
I'm hoping you can hear narrator,
He came up
because
to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. Wise-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you!" "Cute," said Renato. Ah, ravens.
so I'm going to keep getting interrupted by the narrator, but I think it is completely worth it. Oh, no. This is not the sort of game I normally play, so I'm not going to be very good at combat.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Would he have done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
I like the fact the narrator sort of knows what's going on. He sort of almost knows he's in a game. And I think so does the main character. You have the normal skill trees and that's fine. Yes. Moving on, let's get on with the game.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
I don't think it's going to get old. No, wait. Controls, there we go. So, I mean, just look down here. Look, airships. There's airships everywhere. It just gets better and better. If I can remember the controls. I mean, just look at this universe we're in.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam.
So yeah, I didn't expect that to happen when I first played this. I thought these two would be the main characters, but...
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it, why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
So yeah, there's references in this that I might not get all of them, but there was the Star Wars one just then. I think I'm going to really enjoy this game if this game carries on. Depending on how the combat goes, if the combat stays the same, that might be the end of it for me. But I think this... I don't know how long this game is. All I know it's free to play, which I'm very surprised at. Crates, more crates. Oh,
What was the big deal about this book anyway?
I mean, look at
You should
that.
Open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
"Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!"
It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
It was at this point this game really sold it to me. You can now pick what you want to do. I'm going to always pick the friend option.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble given time, but he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
See, very much like the game I can't remember the name of. So this game has a lot more freedom in it than I thought. I thought, oh, this would be like a corridor where you have one choice and you just do this. But it turns out it has a bit more than that. It's not an open world game, but it has other things in it. I didn't actually do this. Your gauntlet has 3, yes. Oh yes, this is where you can have all different things. Different things? I'll get there in a minute. You have a bit different abilities. So I've not unlocked any of these. I think they're all locked. Yeah, so I can't actually do anything. But can I do anything to my sword? Nope, I need some more ore. I love the fact, hang on. Current level 1 looks badass. That is just little bit of comedy can make this. So, and this was a great way of showing the levels off. Because normally you go into a level, you don't know what you're going to get.
House of one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a boat.
So that's a different dialogue than from last time. He didn't say it last time I played this. But look at this, you can see the map, you can see where people have been killed, and then you're dropped off.
Had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
So it turns out then that means the narrator says something different every single time. I don't even know what this is. So when I first played this, I went down here, and I think I can go, yeah, I'm going to go a different way. And I can't. Okay, we're going this way then.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
Got another altar we can upgrade when we get it. I need to earn some points. Can't get through that treasure chest. But yeah, it's free to play, and I think it's worth a try. I'm still getting used to the controls because it's not the sort, as I said, it's not the sort of game I normally play. So this is all very new for me, but I'm very much enjoying it. Ooh. Lots of clicking. But it's nice and easy combat. It's not, I need to remember 40 things. It's very simple.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
See, it's little things like that where the narrator sort of corrects himself. It just makes the game so much more deeper than it would normally be. And it is generally just...
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
So that's the first bit of dialogue I've come across that... So we've got Dash now. Oh, hello. You got me. Oh wow, you can dash around them? Okay, so this is where I got up to last time, so everything after this is new for me. I love the fact you can just jump around them. I'm just going to keep pressing dash. Okay, this is... No. Ooh, nearly. One more. Yeah, so I don't think the combat's going to get old in this. I love the fact you can dash. Oh, graveyard. This can only go well. Yeah, I don't think I've got any upgrades. Nope, not quite. Can I do any of these? No. Oh, hang on, what's this down here? Can't even go down there. I need health. Wrong sword. So what sword do I need for that? So I'm imagining you can have more than one sword then.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Oh, I love the dash. The dash is so cool. I should leave a link in the description for this game because it deserves more people playing it. Can I go back and upgrade now? Yes. So I can't combo attack immediate when slow down time. How do we slow down time? It didn't actually tell me how to do it. How do you... Am I being an idiot? Slow down time after successful counter. Oh, okay, it's an automatic thing. Okie dokie. Don't worry, it's just me being an idiot. Dash. Health. Uh-oh. I sense a trap.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
I like the fact it almost gives you the same option again. And I love this character now. I love both of them. Let's do this one.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renado's best friend in Sword Fu School. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right. The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
It's a pretty game, though. I love the title of this chapter, they called it. Here, kitty.
Ooh, sparkly, thought Renato.
I mean, just look down there. Look at it. It's just one of these games I'm going to fall in love with again. I have a habit of doing that. What's this do? Okay. Why is this not making any noise? It's very quiet. I think there might be a bug. Oh. There's dead ravens and dead rabbits. Why have I not come across any enemies yet? What's this? Oh.
Hero wall, hero sword, ice wall, ice cube.
I'm busy fighting. Now's not time to make jokes. Is that saying wrong sword? Interesting. I imagine these things are quite hard to kill. Oh god, there's 3 of them. Wait.
You blinked.
There's going to be some bad jokes in this, isn't there? More stuff. So how do I get these different sort? Because I've gone past doors. I've gone back on myself, haven't I? Yeah. So this door here is a ice door? And I have no way of upgrading my sword. So I'm assuming I'm going to come back through these levels again at some point. Well, there's a lever. Let's pull the lever.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Oh, I love this. What's going on here? I get the feeling there's a lot missing. Like there should be more enemies. Oh. There might be some more enemies now. Rabbits?
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
Right.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Oh dear. Go with it. Oh my god. No time for that. Let's have the fun one.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Oh dear. Oh, I can upgrade my
If
sword.
I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Why is it going to be really short? So I'll upgrade this one. Hero sword, void, firestorm. So what's the... I can't even craft that one. So let's just upgrade the one I have. Why can't I upgrade it? Because I need 30 ore. Okay. I'm doing it with gems. I have no gems. That was a waste of time. That's not going to work. Wait, hang on. Is there a sword just sitting on that table? Use workbench now. Have I got any... Nope, I haven't. I'm looking forward to this mad plan. Oh no. I like the fact that enemies are crows. Oh wow. That was interesting to say the least. Just dash and stab. Stab and dash. This is so cool. The good, the bad, and the grunt. Okay. Oh dear. Hello. Is your plan ready?
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked.
Oh god.
Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never
Ooh.
return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lapino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapino was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her. Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well,
Ooh.
he did love a good chase.
I didn't mean to... I want you to upgrade. I didn't expect to... I want to go back down. I can't... Oh dear. I might have gone the wrong way. Again, each level's got its own little art style. Left or right? We're going left. Okay, this is a bigger map than I thought. There's nothing up here. What's this? Wrong button.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Oh god. So it appears there's more than one way to do each level. Where on earth are we? What is that? Casual. Okay, I don't want to be in this area then. Okay, so there's more than one enemy now. Which is good. sprint and stab. Go, quick. Oh god, there's more. Oh, we're cutting too. He did. So can I level up yet? I need... What are these? Oh. Oh, I walked past loads of these, didn't I? So it almost like each level is a completely different universe. Which is cool. I like. Okay. Ooh. What's this? Uh-oh. So that's a thing.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her.
Just down there.
But after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
More health. Oh, finally.
Crafting bench. Renato wondered what he could make with it.
So I can upgrade that one. Or I can make this sword, a firestorm sword. Oh, blimey, things just got complicated. Hold shift to activate magic sword. Consume energy. Okay, you can carry different swords. This has got cool. Am I doing it with gems yet? No. Okay, so that's my normal sword.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we shall call it an episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I will definitely be playing some more of this. And later this week, I have a treat. A game I've been looking forward to. I only discovered it about a week ago. It's out Thursday, so it should be this Friday's video. But thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall see you all next time.